I told myself for a very long time that I didn't want to get into K-pop because I knew it was going to be very distracting to me, and I was right. The production design and the cinematography in these videos is stunning. I'm going to use the visual style of K-pop music videos and make outfits. Now I say this, but I think I'm also going to end up trying to just like recreate the music video on a budget. I just have a feeling that's gonna happen. I also deliberately picked a lot of videos that are mainly standing sets rather than on locations. I am probably not gonna leave my room if I can avoid it. We're working with a very small space. I'm doing it all myself, so camera movement is not really gonna be possible, which is unfortunate because that's a big element of a lot of these videos. Taemin's new video, Want, came out relatively recently. He's back. He's shaking up the K-pop industry. Taemin is a king. If you don't know, Taemin is a member of SHINee, which is my favorite K-pop band. If you can tell, the beginning of this gives me Beyonce vibes. I don't actually know anything about Beyonce, but like, saving K-pop one day at a time. So this video has a pretty set color palette, more muted blue tones, blacks and whites. It's not super vibrant either, and there's a lot of pops of red. There's also a lot of layered things in this video, especially like on his dancing and his movement, like he's doing this. It's almost like an echo but in visual form. So that's pretty cool. I might try to do that. And then there's also a lot of like circles, so they shoot through filters to sort of distort the image. There's also fog in this video, of course. There's pretty much always fog. The things that are coming down from the ceiling, they look like ribbons or something almost. They're actually film strips, which is pretty cool. So let's just get going, I guess. Sorry for all of the sweatiness. That's just me, and it's Florida. It's a natural glow. So if you don't know Dean, Dean is incredible. His music is so good. This song is like kind of not like a real song. It's from like an advertisement. One of the most beautiful advertisements I've ever seen. It has when he's in this room, natural, warmer, muted colors, some blue and orange contrast in the lighting. A pretty standard outfit that's just like black and white, and then he has the pops of yellow. And then you transition into this other scene where we've got brighter colors, we've got some neon happening, there's a lot of water. Obviously there's a lot of camera movement, and then we have this other part, a bunch of fog going on, there's confetti, there's a lot of light coming in from the background, and it's very soft. I think I'm gonna tend towards the flowery kinds of scenes just because I really like those, and they're a little bit easier for me to do, strangely. Overall, this video is relatively ethereal, at least the second part of it is. We've got natural elements mixed with more fantastic elements. The color palette in this video is definitely really focused towards deeper greens and blues, and then there's pops of pink and yellow obviously throughout the entire thing. And I have a note here that just says, fog for a real one, probably filtration too, slap on some glimmer glass and make me bloom, dude. True. So I'm probably gonna pull out the fog machine.
It's okay, ay, ay, look at the flower. 모든 꽃은 내게서 빛이 넌 아름다워. 우리도 꽤 터널을 걸었지, that's our flower. 우린 다리들 같아.
I was really debating which BTS video to do. Their music videos are always beautiful, obviously because they have all the money. BTS does some really interesting experimental things with a lot of their music videos. I was originally gonna potentially do DNA, the vibrant colors, the geometric designs, it's like rainbow, like sensory overload, but in a good way. I think I'm going to do J-Hope's music video, Daydream, which is actually pretty similar style-wise, I would say. So I'm gonna not do DNA. This might be like the obvious choice, but I'm going to do Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Blood, Sweat, and Tears is like a masterpiece. So this is probably my favorite scene because the purple is my thing and it's beautiful. This video is pretty distinctive, I would say. Tends toward like a sort of Renaissance-ish visual style. There's a lot of velvet and silk sort of items. So this video has a lot of browns, purples, tans. This video is interesting because there's like the whole section that's very muted, and then they like hit you with super vibrant sections. This weird negative filter. It's kind of ugly, but look. Also, this part always reminds me of It.
He too was a tempter.
내 피땀 눈물 내 마지막 춤을 다 가져가 내 피땀 눈물
I don't know why I picked Blood, Sweat, and Tears. It's so hard to recreate. Daydream. So this video is like crazy. It has so many things happening. I say it's similar to DNA. The approach with vibrancy and color, as well as using geometric imagery, is very similar. The biggest colors in this video that I've noticed: red, yellow, and blue. So the primary colors. There's pretty much every color, to be honest, but it's all about like patterns. Like he's always wearing a ton of patterns, or the room is like really patterned. It's also very graphic, and obviously it's like a daydream. One scene with like the blue wall, the yellow wall, and the monkey. He has a red jacket hanging. I have a jacket that's similar to that, so I think I'm gonna kind of base this one around that. There's like hard lighting with pretty defined shadows, which adds to the whole graphic feel. And then there's also lots of layering of him as well. It's similar to In Want, actually. Pretty much the same technique, but they're using it very differently. I mean, this is a good color for this kind of video, but then I think I'm also gonna try and do some green screen sections.
해가 있다면 꿈을 꾸고 싶다고 Wish on a star, wish on a star 달빛이 있다면 변하기 싫다고 나의 daydream.
Poor J-Hope. Shiny, Married to the Music. This is my favorite music video that they've ever put out. It's very like Halloween, creepy, but also kind of funny, and that's totally my style. Now this is like pretty Victorian as far as interior design. They use very deep colors and they're pretty dark, which is again my thing. Orange, purple, like mauve, deep reds. I didn't notice this until I analyzed the video, but Timon's earring in this actually glows, which is really cool. I never noticed that before. I don't have one of those though. There's lots of confetti. I don't have confetti, but we'll see what we can do. So the house kind of gives you almost like a grandma's house vibe or something, or like Professor Slughorn's house in Harry Potter. I just wrote wild AF hair looking at Yuki. We have a sheet. We have this carpet that doesn't actually fit in the room. It's fine. Lamp on a shoebox. A yoga mat propping this rug up. This gel on this lamp. And this is a light that I built, and we've just got a bunch of different colors of gel draped over it. So I don't actually have anybody to hold me up in the air. I'm just gonna lean on this trash can. I'm going to make some fake eyeballs. This is what we're going for. This is what all masterpieces look like in the beginning.
Wait up, girl, hold on. So listen, baby. 하얀 하이에 살짝 가린 laces, a beautiful lady. I'm married to the music. 너는 나의 music.
also gonna do Stray Kids Get Cool. So this music video has the like retro vibe, muted, faded color correction and stuff. This style is definitely pretty popular, I would say. And they have some sections with like 4:3 aspect ratio, which is the traditional old school aspect ratio. Their clothing for the beginning part is very preppy, muted colors, not too many dark colors. It's like a big school vibe. I think they're in a school. A lot of their music videos are actually kind of like that. I don't have access to a school, so. There's also a lot of these little like insert shots. I love the one with the dog, so I'll probably do that with a cat stuffed animal or something. I have to do this scene where they're painting these really awful paintings. And then also the lighting is overall like really flat and high key. They have the text at the bottom that's sort of like explaining awkwardly what's happening. And then it transitions at the end where they have the purple lighting and they have the cool clothes, I guess. That part is like really kind of my style. I love purple lighting. That should be a little bit easier for me with my wardrobe. Other scenes that I like, there's a whole scene where there's like a palette of warm tones and then there's like a patterned rug and it's looking down from above. And I also like the one with the floral wallpaper, greens and pinks going on. So I have this sheet. It's a fitted sheet. So now the question is, am I going to actually put this on my mattress, take my mattress off of the bed, and put it against the wall to use it as a background? And I think the answer is yes. Part of me can't believe that I'm doing this, but most of me can. This is going to be my greatest work of art yet. What a piece. This is literally what I used to wear in like high school.
웬일이야 오늘 정말 내가 가지고 있던 눈을 다 써버린 걸까 많은 고민하지 말자 오늘만큼은 일어나도 Get cool 이 좋은 날 뭐가 더 필요해 Get cool 내일 걱정 안 하면 날아갈 거야.
I think some of them went okay and some of them went not so good. I tried. Yeah, this video was really cool to make from a filmmaking perspective. Low budget is my specialty because I have no money or job. Please hire me. I think it's interesting that some of the shots I could basically recreate exactly, and then some of them I sort of just took the idea and did something kind of similar or inspired by it. Close-ups are obviously a lot easier to recreate. I did want to do Baby by The Rose because that's a really great song. I love The Rose. I thought about it. It would have been bad. I don't actually know that many different groups. I have a few that I like follow and listen to a lot. If you have recommendations for me, please leave them. Thank you very much.